Hello everybody, it's Eleanor at Eleanor's Place, and I'm down at plot 2. I've just been digging up some potatoes and I just want to show you them because these are a heritage variety called Shetland Black. Now I've got to be honest, when I started digging these up I knew they were dark skinned, and they are, as you can see, they're very, very dark skinned. But just through there, and I found one there's one, there's a little scrape mark there. You can just see they go like a purpley ring on the inside of it. Can you see that there, that purpley colour? So that's just on the inside of the skin, and then the actual flesh of the potato is it's just white like a standard potato. But it is weird digging them up because over the years you've just got used to digging up white potatoes, and suddenly these things come to the surface and they just look more like stones than potatoes. But I've got a great big bucket, you can see that's a foot high bucket with a 10-inch diameter full of Shetland Black potatoes. So I'm going to take those home. Now I've still got my Nicola potatoes to dig upon the other, but I'm going to just work our way through these, I think, for a bit. Now, as well as that, I'll show you, I've got a couple of more courgettes here. Got a bit big, this one, I've got to be honest, got a little bit big, but never mind. And over here, I had a look, and they're constantly producing more courgettes, so I'll have to keep an eye on these. But that it's nice because I'm getting a nice little supply of them. I've got quite a few pumpkins coming. There's one there, another one there, 2. There's an orangey coloured one over there just hiding away, 3. There's another one, 4. Let's come round this side, have a look over here, see if there's any more. 4. I can't. Oh yeah, there's another one just there. Can you see it? 5. Yeah, so I think we're well stocked in the pumpkin department. Got about 10 pumpkins between the plot here and the plot at my mum's plot. Now let me show you these, because these are the mashed potato squashes. And you can see them getting quite a bit bigger now. Got 2 there on that plant. There's 1 here on this plant. There's 2 on this plant, as I can see. That one's quite big actually. It's getting bigger. And there's 2 on this plant. Look at this one down here. Looks to be a good size one there. Look at that. Oh, I've just knocked that off. Oh dear, what a shame. I think it might have come off anyway. So there's at least 8 mashed potato squashes there. And the other thing I'm rather pleased about now is this butternut squash is starting to come to life. So what I need to do is pull this wire, and I think I'm going to have to wire him onto it to help him to go up and get him off the floor. So hopefully I might get a couple of butternut squashes. Right, so the squash patch is doing very well indeed, producing nicely. Sweet corn. Now these sweet corn, I think I could have a couple of cobs ready now. Now you look for the silks going brown like that. And it's quite a nicely swollen cob, that. So what you've got to do is you've got to part it. Try and get into the middle of it. Can I find a bit over here maybe? Can't get in. Oh, there we go. I'm getting in here now. Let's have a look. And they're looking quite nice, you see. So there's a slight milky liquid coming out, and that means that one's ready. So I'm going to have to start picking these and taking them home and using them, because I just haven't got enough room in my freezer for these. And I'm not a big fan of frozen sweet corn. It loses that lovely crunch to my way of thinking. Anyway, so I'll be picking a few of these, and when I came in today I noticed my mini cobs. Let me take you and show you these. My mini cobs, I think they're ready. I think some of these are ready. Look at these gorgeous tassels. Now, I've never grown these, so I'm not absolutely certain, but they say don't let them get too big. So I'm looking here now. This one here looks as if, can I get into it? Because remember, these are mini cobs, not the biggies. Can I see? Are we in? Oh, I can't see. Damage that one a bit now. I'll have to take one off and just test it and see. I think I'll take that one off and see if it's okay, because they say don't let them get too big, because once they get too big they'll stop producing more. But aren't they the most lovely coloured silks on them? I think that's fantastic. So, sad thing to tell you, with all the dry weather we've had, my kasekis, look, they all bolted. So sad. Can't cope with the drought conditions, you see, so they're bolted. But the celery is starting to form. So my next door neighbour actually gave me one that they've got, which is about twice the size of this, and it smells divine. The other thing I've got over here is celeriac. You see, I don't know what it's doing under here. I have to make a ball, I believe. Oh, it is making one. Yes, it is. It's coming. But it's had very dry weather, and I think they need quite a lot of rain, quite a lot of water. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to admit it. It's rather a bit of weeding to do here. You'll just have to excuse it. But these few spring onions, I've got one piddly one here, 2, 3, that one there in amongst the weeds, you see it there, 3, I planted those in April, and by middle of August I've got 3. I might have a 4th hiding behind a weed over there. Okay, so 4, and they're not even ready yet. Isn't that ridiculous when you consider how much they charge in the supermarkets, and I've got 4 in 4 months? That's really sad, isn't it? I don't know what to do, folks. I don't know whether to keep both these plots on or let one go. And I say that very sadly, because I don't know. I mean, I'm managing them, but there is a lot of work, and I just don't know whether to keep both on or not. I mean, I think if I was to let one go, it wouldn't be this one, it would be the other one. But then I'd have to move my shed, Wendy, because she'd have to come onto this plot. So that's sort of stopping me a bit. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to keep them going or not. I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know. I'm going to just show you my French climbing beans now, because finally, look, I've got some. They're coming. Nice. Look, bless them. These have struggled through all that heat, and as you can see, they haven't got a lot of leaves on them. Normally they're absolutely abundant with leaves. I suppose now it's cooled down and we are getting a bit of rain, they might be all right, actually. They might start to bulk out. But I'm getting nice little beans. I'll have to pick a few. I think I'll be doing a paella, chicken and chorizo paella in the next couple of days. Said with a Spanish accent, did you notice? And I do like to put green beans in it, so I'll pick the nice ones off that, chop them up and put them into it. It'll be lovely. I tell you what has actually been enjoying the hot weather, and that's Olive here. Olive has absolutely exploded. I mean, she's twice the size of when I put her in. Bulk-wise, I mean on the top. She's put on about 10 to 12 inches of growth. It's quite phenomenal. She's obviously very happy there. The soil is relatively poor. It's a bit sandy, but actually I think they prefer it. And she's looking really nice. Not a single olive on her. Didn't think I'd get one actually. I really didn't think I'd get anything. But just step back a bit and you can see her. Isn't she beautiful? Our Olive. Do you think I should give her a haircut? You can sort of see how much growth she's put on. From there up to there is new growth. I mean, she's obviously a very happy little olive tree, and that's very pleasing to know. I'm really chuffed with her. She's lovely. Yeah. So there you go. So I just thought I'd catch you up. And one other thing. Sunflowers. Hurrah! Look, I'm starting. Now these are multi-headed. They're not those great monster ones with just one big flower on the top. These are multi-headed. So I mean, you've got the main one here, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my goodness, tons of them. Could be as many as 15 to 20 flowers on that plant. So that will be rather nice if I can get those to all do their thing. They're lovely, and this one's starting to come. They're all coming now, to be honest. They've obviously enjoyed that hot weather, and they're now starting to do quite a bit of flowering. Look at that lovely thing, isn't it beautiful? Oh, aren't you just gorgeous? You're saying hello. So there you go. So I just thought I'd catch you up with what's going on plot 2. I mean, it's looking a little bit wild and woolly at the moment because I do have quite a bit of digging to do. But I'll get these potatoes put into the car with those courgettes. I'll have a look at the sweet corn, and then I'll do a little bit of spot weeding in 1 or 2 of the beds and try and tidy it up a bit. So there you go. That's where I'm up to at the minute, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.